Hardwood Realty Portfolio and ECRP Real Estate Media. I am here with my guy, Sam, and Sam is with Pentwater. Sam, introduce yourself.
Sure, my name is Sam, and I'm the senior sales and design in the Pentwater Cabinetry. I've been working in this industry for a little while and have some knowledge I'd like to share with you guys.
Perfect. So Sam, taking a quick tour, I've taken a quick tour of the showroom, which I love the new showroom out here in Lombard. And this flyer, this brochure I love, and it basically says, not all cabinets are born equally. What does that mean?
Okay, there are lots of parts to make one cabinet together, and there is side panels, face frames, doors, and back panels. Every single piece can make the cabinet looks very different.
Okay.
So what we are looking at today, all of our cabinets is what they call American style cabinet, which has a frame at the front, and it comes with a solid doors as well. So basically the front piece of the frame and the door is solid wood, and on the box itself, it's not like an IKEA. The IKEA cabinet is attached the door to the side panel directly, but we are attaching on the face frame, which looks solid when you open the doors.
Okay, now here's what I'm noticing too, like unlike some of the other cabinets, like the outside, yeah, they look kind of cute, but when it comes to the inside, it's like all generic, all fake and torn up basically.
Right.
So you have this cabinet that doesn't look like it's cardboard in the inside whatsoever, and it has a smooth texture.
Sure.
Why is that? Why are you guys cabinets at Pentwater different?
Okay, first of all, these doors is made by 5 pieces. It's not just made by one piece of big board. This is 4 piece on the rear, and there is 1 center panels.
Okay.
So before we put these 4 pieces together, we will sand down every single piece of the board and then paint it 3 times.
Okay, so you're telling me these cabinets are handmade?
Handmade.
We're not looking at like a distribution assembly line of cabinets.
This is not done by machine. All the door pieces is put together by the hand.
Okay. So at the bottom, same thing. What makes this so different? Like how this comes out, the way this is. Help me here.
Sure, definitely. This is a shelf for the cabinet. Okay. Most of the case you will see in the industry is people only finish on the front edge. They only edge banding on the front. But kitchen is kind of environment which has a high humidity, lots of moisture, especially you have a sink and pipelines in the kitchen. So we seal all the edge to avoid the moisture can absorb into the wood itself. Because the wood, after it absorbs the waters, it will swell, and then the structure itself, it will be damaged at all. So it's not stable at all.
Okay, so most of the cabinets I've seen, even honestly in some of the higher end homes, whereas you're right, they have to put that liner in there to avoid the swelling, because if you wash your dishes, you try to dry them out, but the reality is you and I know that some of those glasses go in there and it's still wet. So you're telling me basically I can avoid the swelling and the bubbles with this type of cabinet? Correct,
because we seal all the edge. There will be no exposed side on the raw materials. So you cannot see all the raw materials. Especially, this is not only part, and we seal the wall cabinet on the edge too.
Okay.
So on the side of the bottom of the wall cabinet, I don't know if you can see it. So the bottom of the wall cabinet and the top is all finished as well.
Okay.
And then the side panel of the wall cabinet is sealed as well. So that's another step to help you to avoid the moisture being absorbed into the side panel.
Now, with this right here, what makes these cabinets different? Like I've seen so many different cabinets. I've worked with a lot of different cabinetry companies, but I've never seen none where it's like it was truly detailed. Like this honestly looks more like a picture frame to me.
Sure.
How was this detail done?
Okay, we have our designer who make the design on the dome shape, and then once they create one design on the rear part, and then they will make a metal mold to run through the machines. So every single piece of wood is run through the same mold, and then the accuracy is very high. Then after they put all the wood together, then they will sand it down one more time. So you won't see a little bit higher or lower on one side or higher on the other side, it will be all smooth on the corner as well.
Okay. And then what about the white cabinets? Now the white cabinets, I noticed, I know at one point you guys was on back order because the white cabinets are going really, really fast.
Sure.
How popular have they been even just now?
Actually, the white one is a hot seller now.
Okay.
Everybody wants a white cabinet. They are very lovely, and it's a super clean cabinets. And this finish is called painted cabinet.
Okay.
And it's not like this. You can see the wood texture on this one, but this one is hidden by the painting materials.
So this is still real wood?
This is still the solid wood, but it's just you cannot see the solid wood texture anymore.
Okay. And then, as far as these cabinets right here, how are they installed? Because they look so perfect. Like, you know, when somebody placed the order, if an investor or a rehabber is placing an order for these cabinets, or the contractor, how are they installed? Like, how is that?
Okay, another thing we make the contractor life easier is when we cut in the board, we make sure they are the very accurate size. So when we're talking about the wall cabinet size, on the height side, there is a 30-inch, 36, and 42s. So when we are making this cabinet, we make sure all the frames, they are exactly the same size on the width or on the height.
Okay. And these are the 42-inch cabinets?
This is the 42-inch cabinets.
Okay. And then I know, okay, so we have these. What other colors do we have?
Right now, at this point in time, we have espresso, mocha, and the pure white colors. The espresso and the white color is in the shaker door style, and this is very popular nowadays.
Okay.
And a little bit traditional looking, then you would like to go with mocha color with a raised top panel.
Okay. And then as far as like the handles, when it comes to the handles, right? You know, do I get a plain cabinet? I can put my own handles. How do we do that?
You know, in the market, there are tons of different collections on the handle side. There are knobs, there are long handles like this size, or even a shorter one. So what we do is the door, when they're shipping from the factory, there is no hole being pre-drilled already. What you will do is after you install all the cabinets and the doors, and then after you adjust the level of the doors, make sure they are on the same lines. Then your contractor will go based on what kind of handles or the knobs you are getting, drill the holes on your doors, and put the handles on. So basically the handles is a separate part on the cabinet.
Okay, so now if I'm rehabbing at home, let's say I'm not an investor, but these are the type of cabinets that I want.
Sure.
Do I have to go directly to a contractor, or can I come directly to Pentwater?
You can directly come to the Pentwater, or if you have a general contractors, they can help you to draw on the dimensions, or this one can be done yourself as well. It's very simple. If you have a measuring tape, just measure from the one corner to the other side of the wall, and then tell us what's the dimension of that wall, and then where is all the appliances will go, the location of the sink, and then we can, based on that, make a design for you. And then once we figure out what size of the cabinet you're looking for, then we will provide the estimate.
Okay, so then as far as like, okay, so you said, you know, what type of appliances I have. What if I don't know what type of appliances I want or the size? I mean, do you guys make a recommendation? Because I noticed that you have a GE, you know, range here and a microwave.
Sure, definitely. Actually, in the market for the range, for most of the appliances, the size is standard. Especially like the stove, it's always 30-inch, except some customized stove, which is being using in some of the high-end house. It's a different size on the width. That's why 30-inch is a pretty standard on the stove side. The only difference is the refrigerator.
Right.
The refrigerator has all different sizes. It has 30-inch, 33, or 36. Even sometimes you will see a wider one, but it's not that common. So based on if the customer they already have some ideas what size of fridge they are getting, then we can based on that one put the cabinets according to that.
Okay. Now, would you say that, because I've noticed that you guys seems to be pretty flexible with pricing, even when it comes to your appliances.
Sure.
You know, most people or most companies have strictly just cabinets, but you're kind of like almost a one-stop shop for the kitchen.
Definitely.
So, what type of appliances do you have, or what type of package, you know, can a customer get?
Okay, we actually selling only a GE brand appliances.
Okay.
But we do sell our best price in the market. and you will get a 4-piece of appliances, which is a gas stove, microwave, and the dishwasher, plus a side-by-side door fridge, 36-inch wide. This whole 4-piece is cost $2,012 plus tax, and this one is including free delivery.
Delivery is included?
Yes.
I will honestly say I've done my research. You know, I'm cheap, and you know, a lot of times, even for my clients, we have to make sure our budget is small.
Sure.
Or keep that budget small. So it forces me in a situation whereas not only we want to make sure we buy the property, but in order to buy the property, all the numbers have to add up. And I have done my research on appliances. I've gotten so desperate and went to like used places to say, hey, let's see if we can get
those
some
refurbished
appliances. And you know what? They still was expensive and they looked real tacky.
Sure.
And I have found that, you know, Pentwater, you guys have the pretty much the cheapest, except for around the holidays. But the reality is a lot of rehabbing is not taking place around the holidays. That's true. So it don't matter.
So Christmas here every day.
Christmas at Pentwater every day. Now I got a question for you.
Sure.
Because I know like this particular piece, what would you call this piece right here?
This is the drawers?
Well, not the drawers, but you know. I mean, I know I'm a girl and all, but like this section right here, right? I have this one in my office, and I always, like when my investors come into the office, I'm always talking about Pentwater, like, oh my God, these guys are so awesome. Because everybody have this cheap, stupid cardboard in the inside. And most of the cardboards is like you find yourself, whereas you can literally, my 6-year-old can break the cardboard. So it's kind of like, I want to actually be able to demonstrate Pentwater's, their bottoms, and maybe a competitor cardboard. Sure,
definitely. We make our cabinet door is weight secret.
Hey Sam, so basically, so the drawers right here, the bottom of it, like I was saying, you know, my 6-year-old daughter, normally when you get those cheap looking like wine cork cabinets bottoms, those right there, she could probably break those. And honestly, most of the time, that's how most of the drawers look. I don't care how fancy they look, but the bottoms are like that throughout. So this is Pentwater's right here. Oh, we have technical difficulties. We'll worry about that later. Yeah, put that.
This one is easy to take out actually. So you can simply just lift up the drawers and you can take out.
So you trying to talk about me? Because I'm a girl? So girls can't pull that stuff out.
Learn something new every day.
You learn, but real quickly, I like something. Here, check this out. Here's what I noticed. So this slides right in, and once again, not trying to compare to none of the big box stores or anything like that. They normally have like these little cheap plastic wheels. And once that wheel fall off, your drawer is basically destroyed.
That's true.
Why is there's no wheels on here?
So first of all, traditionally on the side, most of people, they are using a ball bearing, which you have a little metal box inside of the pipe, and then that helps you to roll this one. But this one is a new tech, and this is soft closing, and it's using a hydraulic pump. There is a small pump inside of the cabinet.
A pump?
Yes, you can see from this one. So this one has a springs.
Okay. Oh, wow.
This one has a little pump in there, and there is a spring inside to hook all this thing up. And when you push the drawers, then this thing, it will clip on the guide and helps you to soft close the drawers.
I like that. So now let's get back to not me talking to nobody. They always say in business and sell, you never talk about nobody, because then if you talk about anybody or a competitor, you're now a hater. We're not haters in here. However, I like to talk facts.
Sure.
The facts is, like I said, my 6-year-old can usually break this, but this is not your, look at this, this is ridiculous. So, flimsy, but this is what I want to do. Let's put this one to the side right now, right? I want to use this one as an example. So, can I break this?
You can try it.
Let's see. Ooh. So you're trying to be funny, right? I think this is what you did. I needed my spinach today, or my Energizer drink, because I could break this. Let's try again. Oh wow, okay.
Let me try it too.
Are you serious? Look at this. Okay, you try it by yourself.
All right.
Seriously. So your feet, oh my God. So what about this one? So this is traditionally, wow, this is a prime example. So this is what's traditionally in most of the drawers, and actually I've seen them even thinner than this where, like I said, it looks like the little cork drawer. So I'm gonna be careful. Oh my God, look at this. Let's see. I only want to break it. I can do an experiment?
Sure.
Okay, let's do it. Oh my God, I hear it. I'm scared that I'm gonna get a splendor. Oh my God, look at this. This is you telling me I'm paying most of these drawers, I'm paying this expensive money, these contractors coming in, or even as an investor, I'm trying to sell this property with traditional cabinet that everybody and their mother got at the big box stores. This is what I'm selling.
That's true.
This is what I'm selling.
That's true. Most of the cabinets, they are using a 1/4 inch or maybe a little bit thicker, 3/8, but nobody is using a 1/2 inch thickness right now.
No.
So this is our draw balance with a finish on both sides.
But look how thick this is. Like, this is not even
a half of it.
Oh my God. Big difference. So I can kind of go to church in this. If I get real hot, I can fan myself. It's just I can't do anything. Wait, I'm gonna knock myself out with this. So, okay. Well, this is real cool. So again, like, let's say an investor wants to use you guys. How would an investor find you all?
We have a website, and we do have a showroom here in Lombard.
Okay.
And if they need any estimate or the design help, then they can give us a call, and we will help them with that. Okay.
And then, do you work with different general contractors?
Usually we don't work with general contractors, but we have some customers. If some of the homeowners, they are looking for GC to help them to renovate their home, we probably can provide some of the information, but customer can talk to the GC directly, so we won't be involved at all.
Perfect, perfect. Now I have a question for you, Sam.
Sure.
So what I love doing is at the end of all of my videos, there's this new game that we started in my office.
Right.
And every time it's different, but this is our first formal time actually really speaking. We kind of met each other in passing, but that's really it. So with that being said, I'm gonna make this real fun.
Okay.
I want you to tell me 3 things that you think you know about Ebony Caldwell.
Let's see here. This is a tough question. First, very gorgeous lady.
Thank you.
And second, very professional.
Thank you.
And you have a very beautiful smile. I love it.
Thank you. So what else you know? I want 4 now.
You are a real contractor.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Don't judge by the dress.
Don't judge by, look at this. Don't judge by the dress. Don't judge by these big legs. Don't judge by these shoes. Because you judge by these shoes.
A pretty lady can walk into the dummy house
and fancy it up. And remember, pretty women are real frugal with prices. With that being said, that's why we have Pentwater, because Pentwater have awesome prices. And I use Pentwater in all of my rehab projects. My investors are starting to use Pentwater, and that's why I'm real excited about you guys and just being in partnership with you guys and letting my investors know, hey, this is the type of stuff you want. Because again, they can go to the big box store.
Sure.
I don't care where they go, but the reality is I do good quality stuff.
Sure. And
my investors like good quality stuff. Most of them don't live here, so their price difference and their type of style, the way they design a home, even kitchen is different. So I can't just give them the big box stuff. They need stuff that feels exclusive to them specifically.
Sure.
And then you guys provide that, which is awesome. So I know you guys have some other things that's coming out soon. You have some new colors and cabinets coming out soon, which we will see next time.
That's true.
And then you guys have granite coming soon, which we will go through all the different granites.
That's true. We are carrying the granite ourselves as well. So we pretty much want to make us as a one-stop shop real.
Perfect. Perfect. Well, Sam, I am so glad that, I got a chance to actually talk with you.
You're welcome.
And outside of my game, I always do one thing because I'm like the huggy queen. I have to give you a hug for this interview, and thank you for being awesome. Plus, you get to hug the gorgeous woman. Thanks, Sam.
Thank you.
Bye.